Hey family, it's your girl Keeping Up with Kiri, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome to the family. We would love to have you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. On this channel, we talk about all things faith, business, lifestyle, and we do a little something every now and then. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. Please join the family. On this video today, I'm going to be telling you guys how I am taking a digital detox, as Tatum Temia like to call it. If you don't know who Tatum Temia is, she is the host of the Blessed and Bossed Up podcast. This video is not sponsored, but I love me some Tatum. She called it a digital detox, so that's what it's called, a digital detox. So anyway, I chose to, yesterday, I'm gonna give you guys a whole backstory. So watch the whole video. Yesterday, I was reading my Bible and I was praying and I was journaling. I always do that before I go to work because work get crazy. So I did that yesterday and I received like so much revelation in the process. And girl, I was like, you ever been in church and the message, it seems like the pastor is speaking directly to you? That's how it is when I'm reading my Bible sometimes. So that's what happened yesterday. So I was reading my Bible, like I said, journaling. And then I get to work and I'm reading this book called The 40-Day Prayer Challenge by Mark Batterson. Check that book out. I'll link it in the description below if I remember, but it is amazing. And everything was just, it was talking about like praying and fasting, basically like getting closer to God. And what I read in my Bible, it was basically like pertaining to the same thing. And I would just begin to like, just think about it like, wow, I've been spending time with God, but not enough time. So I feel like it wasn't enough time. So then I get to work and I put on my podcast. I'm listening to my podcast, and I always listen to the Blessed and Bossed Up podcast. And I chose the episode. It was like a rerun that she chose to put up, but it was from 2019, and it was about having a digital detox. And sis was reading me. When I tell you she was snatching on the edges, I mean snatching them. Baby, I was like, wow, like everything that happened to me yesterday led up to my decision of going on a digital detox. And it wasn't because Tatum said so, let's get that clear. It was because, first of all, last week I already I started with Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you will notice that I haven't posted since last week because I couldn't sleep. I'm a person that gets so sucked into not drama, but like stories that happen. So I couldn't sleep last weekend, and I was like, I really need to just get off of social media. But I started with Facebook. And so I deleted my Facebook and I haven't been on, and that's been working out good because I have trouble sleeping at night, insomnia, because my brain is going 1,000 miles a minute. So I started with Facebook anyway. So yesterday, all of the revelation that I received just led up to I need to do it all together. And the only reason I was still on Instagram is because I'm on there because of my business page. And if you don't follow me at G3 Hair Collection, I'll be back. Not no time soon, but I'll be back. We're not shutting down or anything like that. I'm just taking the digital detox, and I recommend you do the same. So I first let my business page know. I put it on my story, and I also created a post to let them know like, hey, I'm taking a digital detox, like I'll be back. I need to focus on my relationship with God, getting closer to God, and just getting a fresh view on my business, period. And a lot of the examples that Tatum gave yesterday was so relevant and so true to what's happening these days. Like, mind you, this episode was from 2019. So the fact that it's still relevant in this year is crazy. So she was basically saying like, as a business, like sometime as an entrepreneur, like say, okay, I'm in the hair industry and I follow other hair pages, you can get influenced by what they're doing and basically recreate somebody else's creativity. You're basically becoming a copycat. And I was like, dang, like you see it all the time. Like first you see it on one person's page, then you see it again. And basically moral of the story is social media can really like cloud your mind. And we're listening to everyone else except for God. Everyone on social media is telling you something. Everyone on social media is telling you what you should do. Everybody is telling you what you should do, what you should have, and you're listening to everyone else except for God. And I was just like, dang, like I know I was guilty of doing some of those things, buying these courses, unnecessary stuff that might not even apply to your business, but it's just like, oh man, I probably need this, or I will probably need it, instead of just, my mind was just so cloudy and I needed to free up my mind rather. And so yesterday I chose to take a digital detox, and I can honestly tell you last night I had a good night. I was able to go to sleep. I still want to sleep at 12 o'clock only because I don't have to be to work until 11. So I know that I'm gonna get my sleep period. So I was able to sleep. Like, I was reading more. I spent more time with God. Like, it was just like a fresh, like a sigh of relief to not be on there and just get so sucked into what's going on, because we really don't even realize when you're on Facebook and all that, it's nothing wrong with this stuff. It's normal. Like, we're in this, technology is innovative, and it's going to keep changing, and it's going to keep, our world is going to have to continue to accept the innovation. And, you know, yesterday I was just able, once I did that, I was able to just breathe. I feel like, you know, you don't realize how long you're being sucked into scrolling or just all of this stuff, and your mind is just intaking all of these things on top of what you got going on. Then you see some gossip or some drama, you suck into that, or it's just so much stuff. And you really have to free up your mind and just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. That's a part of mental health. You're ingesting all of this stuff, and then you're on social media, and somebody just got them a new car, but you still got your little old 2002 car that's about to break down, and you begin to judge yourself, or you just begin to gain all these insecurities that you never had, that probably wouldn't have rooted until you saw something like that. So it's just important to take care of yourself. That's what I am doing. I'm on this digital detox. I didn't give an exact time when I'll be back. More than likely it'll be next year. Like I said, I'm not launching until next year anyway, but I just need to take a moment to breathe, to think about life, period, to just focus on the moment, get my personal life together, get my spiritual well-being together, get my business life together. I just need to reevaluate a lot of things. And like I said, I recommend that everybody do that. Just get a breath of fresh air from social media. You know, take a little bit of time. It don't have to be months. Start slow, gradually, you know, ease into it. But I'm just telling you, I've done this before, so it's easier for me to say I won't be back for 3 months, and I'm fine with that. But that's just where I am. I just wanted to tell you guys what was happening, just in case if you are following me and you haven't seen me on there, you know why. But I will be posting on here though, on YouTube. We lit, because it's just a different type of, YouTube is not a social media app. It's an entertainment app. To me, it's not social media, you know. So I'm gonna be on here, period. So turn on those post notifications so that you know when I upload a video, because we're going all gas, no brakes. I don't have nothing but time, and my focus is where it needs to be. So your girl is on it. So again, you can follow me on Instagram at g3haircollection.com.
What?
I mean, not .com, at G3haircollection. And if you haven't subscribed to my email list, go subscribe today at www.g3haircollection.com. And like I said, if you aren't subscribed and you haven't joined the family, what are you doing? Do it today. What are you waiting on? So again, this is Kiri from Keeping Up with Kiri. Please be sure to like, to comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I just wanted to share that with you. I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, family.